Me, 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 me. What's good, man? Welcome back for another adventure, man. You see me shining. Got my Black King shirt on, man. Black King was born in June, living the best life. That's what we represent. You know what I mean? Got the new shade. We stunting up here. We looking good, looking fresh. Got the fresh cut. You know what I mean? Yeah, little Jose. You ain't the only one fresh today. You ain't the only one fresh, man. Hope everybody had a happy Father Day, a happy Juneteenth. It was a great weekend right here. It went by so quick because Monday, that means we all got to go back to work and everything. Oh, wait a minute. What is I'm doing? I'm messing up already. Hold on a second. Something's missing. Something isn't right. Oh, let's see. What is missing right now? It just don't feel like me right now. It don't feel like Ferris wheel. Oh! That's right. I forgot. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
Ferris wheel show.
Black Kings, baby.
The Ferris wheel show.
I'll play it
The
again.
Ferris wheel show.
What's poppin'? What's going on, baby? Say it again.
The Ferris wheel show.
Little old lady.
The
Yeah.
man got no fear.
Too kind, man.
Ferris, Jose, Cerisa,
Let's get the beat started, man. Let's go. Happy Father Day. Hey. Party time every day, man. When you with me, I'm telling you, I keep things lit. Let's go. Yeah. Boy, look good. Beautiful smile. Taking a while. Ain't with the now. Ain't with the side. Moving the boom. Making the cake. Over the way. Making the save. Night of the day. Every day. Waiting for the day. Pay to pay the way. Take away. Yeah! Hold up. Let me do something right quick. Welcome to the Ferris Wheel Show, man. Yeah, let's go. We are back, baby. We are excited. We are alive. We are breathing. We are looking good. We are feeling good. You know what I mean, man? Let's keep it going. Let's keep it alive. Hope everybody had a happy Father Day. You know, my plan was to do this, have this show the day of Father Day. That was the plan, but you know, I had to spend time. I had to spend time with my father, spend time with my dad. You know what I mean? That was one of the best days of my life. Apparently, one of the best days of his life. One of the best Father's Day he ever had. It was wonderful. This is great. You know what I mean? Hope everybody had a happy Juneteenth. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that I know and I love out there, man. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to my father. Shout out to Mr. Warren. I mean, because Mr. Warren been getting at me lately about not shouting his name out. So I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get hurt by nobody. You know what I mean? That's OG. I ain't trying to get messed up. You know, this movie star, good looks. You know what I mean? I don't want to like ruin that. Get this figure. You know what I mean? Or anything. Get a facelift. Have surgery. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to have none of that. And this was a great weekend. Went by quick. But the plan was to have this show on Father's Day, just like I did in Mother's Day, dressed up, all that stuff, you know. But I spent time with my dad, my father, and you know, after he left, I ate. Then I took a nap. By the time I woke up, it was a little late, and I was gonna do it, but then I got right up to the studio. I started making music, making beats and stuff like that. And I was gonna do the same thing I did in Mother's Day. Do a sample. I'm gonna sample James Brown in A Man's World, but that's gonna take too much time. I'm not exactly in that level yet, and that's okay. You know, I get there one day. As far as like sampling and stuff, everything is about improvement. Remember that. Like I said, I want to shout out to all the kings out there, all the fathers, all the single mothers, all parents. You know what I mean, guardians, brothers and sisters that raising their sisters. Shout out to everybody. Everybody got different circumstances. You know what I mean? Everybody got different lives out there. So I want to shout out to everybody out there. I do not want to shout out to all the baby daddies that are not there to support their kids or even don't want to be there with their kid. Y'all make me sick to my stomach. Y'all need to get yourselves together. Y'all need to tighten up. You know what I mean? Y'all need to stop playing. Stop playing with these kids, man. Like, it's the reason why, it's one of the reasons why it's a sensitive world out there, especially when it comes to a man, because enough fathers or mothers or parents is not there for their kids to be, you know what I mean? You need to spend time with them, especially when they a teenager or something. That way they start asking questions, you know what I mean? Start asking questions. That way they start experiencing stuff and like they ain't got no role model to teach them or anything like that. You know, play football or don't have a football, you know, something like that. Or even your daughter out here doing whatever, living fast and stuff like that. You ain't got no man to like kind of model it, you know what I mean, being the protector. Like instead of that, she searched for a man out there that she don't know nothing about. So we as men need to tighten up on that, and as parents, you know what I mean. And it's just crazy, man. Like Father's Day was so great. I had a great time. I gotta tell you, man, being around my father, being around my dad, shout out to him. He always bring the best out of me, bring out the best out of me. Always, even when he's around, and we out in the public. See, a lot of people be looking at me and stuff like that. You know about I laugh too loud. You know what I mean, or it ain't that serious, or it ain't that funny and stuff like that. To me, it is funny. That's why I'm laughing. You know, I don't laugh for no reason. But that's just how I laugh. And I think the reason why I do laugh like that because, you know, how I grew up, I didn't laugh enough. So it pretty much making up. But I'm not ashamed of how I am and who I am, you know, or what I do because I don't care. When I laugh loud, it's for me. It ain't for nobody else to be, you know. Like I said, if other people laugh and smile, then that's great too. But if all people talking about me, worry about me, who cares? And my dad, my father is loud. He's very loud. Same with my mom. They both loud or whatever. But they always had the guts. They always had the cojones to be themselves. And that's one thing I always admire about my parents. That, you know, they always had those guts to be themselves. They never changed for nobody. They already know they already know how they is, you know. They already know how they are. They themselves. They from the hood, just like me. You know what I mean? And like talk all proper and, you know, change it for who you are and stuff like that. I guess that ain't them. And guess what? It ain't me either. You know what I mean? I know that I get it, you know, as far as being professional, yeah, of course. But being out there, we in the mall or whatever, we, you know, between me laughing loud and he loud, I notice everybody is looking at us. Even like we even scared a couple people yesterday. I ain't telling that, but he gonna find out. He gonna find out on this show without question. And you know what? I don't even give a damn. A lot of people be embarrassed by us or be embarrassed by him. You know what I mean? They'll look at him crazy, and it's like that's just him. That's just who he is. The fact that he even got the guts to be himself. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people always try to be somebody they not and being fake and, you know, like you are ghetto. You is ghetto as hell at home. You're a hood. You straight hood at home, but then you out in the public. You want to act all proper and all polite and, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, come on, man, that shit fake. That shit fake to me. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about at your job or anything, or when you meet somebody, be professional. Yeah, you can be professional, but still be yourself. Still be yourself always. It's levels to it. But the fact that we out there and like people were jumping when I laugh at him. He'll say something. He'll say it to your face. That's the thing. He ain't gonna talk about you. He ain't gonna talk about mind your back. He gonna say it right to your face. That's why I admire him. I respect him so much. You know what I mean? And I know growing up, you know, he done the best he could, and he did. His best was good enough. You know, I used to think otherwise, but I appreciate him a lot more now. I guess me getting older and then I start realizing a lot of people's situations instead of mine, because the world don't revolve around you. The world don't revolve around me. The world does not revolve around nobody else. So now I definitely look at other people's situations. I got a better understanding, you know what I mean? Why they did this, why they did that, why they the way they are and stuff like that. And it's not right for me to judge. It ain't for me to judge. You know what I mean? And I'm not better than nobody. Nobody better than anybody. You know what I mean? We got a certain way of, like, we try to match up to a certain lifestyle to try to oppress people, but for what? Who cares? I don't care what people think. I don't care what people got. I don't care what other people got. I don't care if people think what I have and stuff like that. And having a car or a nice house and stuff like that, that make you a somebody? No, it don't. 'Cause all that stuff don't mean nothing. Especially when you die. When you die, you pass away, you can't take it with you. All you do is pass it along to your kids or to your legacy and to your next generation. Hopefully you build something for them instead of yourself. Because it's not about you. It's about your family, your bloodline, the next generation. That's what we build. That's what we do stuff for. But what I'm saying is, all this stuff don't mean anything. It don't mean nothing. I know rich motherfuckers, people that got money and shit, they still ain't happy. They still ain't satisfied. They still ain't satisfied. Poor, broke motherfuckers, they not satisfied. Nobody never satisfied. You know what I mean? That's why I've been reading that book, man, that Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. I advise y'all to read it. I said it last week. That book, I learned a lot. I'm only on chapter 2 right now. I'm not finished. I know a couple of people want to borrow it. I said, cool, yeah, maybe, you know, it'll help you out a lot. And and definitely have done that. You know, like I said, I started I meditate and I read more, and I exercise. I'm exercising again. I'm getting myself together, getting my body right. You know what I mean? And the thing is we all worry about what other people think a lot. We all try to oppress people. We try to be popular and stuff like that. That stuff don't mean nothing to me. And I advise y'all to stop worrying about that, because y'all trying to be somebody you're not. This whole subject got something to do with my dad. You know what I mean? He never had to worry about nobody else or try to oppress anybody. Because me and him always be talking about, you try to be somebody you're not. You basically lying. You lying to yourself, and you lying to other people. Let me tell you something. Lying is very, very hard work, because you gotta remember this lie, remember that lie. You say a different lie, it don't match up to the other lie. It's like, man, why do you want to go through that, man? Lying is stressful, and stressful is, hate and stress is killing. It's a silent killer, man. Like, that junk corny to me. It's just whack. And like, we had the best time, man. Like, we had the best of time. I feel like me and my father is very close. This is the most closest we ever been in our whole entire lives. I always felt like we were close anyway. Cause he was the only person that never abandoned me. Everybody else did. Everybody else abandoned me, except him. Except for when I went away for 5 years. It was a lot going on. I had to find myself. You know what I mean? I ain't had no confidence. I hated myself. I was depressed. So I had to go away. But other than that, I'm glad I did, because me and my father wouldn't be tight or close as we were. That's we are right now. You know what I mean? Things happen for a reason, bro. I'm a big believer in that. I'm telling you right now. Anything happen in your life, it happened for a reason, bro. And all that stuff I was going through, it brought back here. Me and my dad were talking about yesterday. We talked about his dad, my grandfather. You know what I mean, and talking about forgiveness. And I feel good to be a forgiving person. It took me years. It took me years to be that way. I was the grudge king. It doesn't mean I don't tolerate. It doesn't mean I tolerate bullshit. That ain't what I'm saying. But I'm willing to forgive anybody. I forgave him. I forgave. My stepmom. I forgave her. I forgave his wife. You know what I mean? I forgave a lot of people. Even my ex-girlfriend. My ex-girlfriends, you know what I mean? Like, they came back, they apologized. I said, okay, cool. And then I thought about it. I said, okay, I need to apologize as well, because I'm not perfect. I make mistakes too. And I'm not going to be sitting here and just blame it all on that person. I'm not going to do that, because it's always both sides. It's two sides to every story. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and blame it all on that person, or it's that person's fault. It's my fault too. You know what I mean? I blame myself for certain things as well. And I apologize for it too. I done things that I wasn't proud of too, but I definitely got to forgive myself as well. Forgiveness, man, if you very religious and stuff like that, y'all know, like, I'm not a religious person, but I consider myself as a spiritual person. I love all people. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care who you are, what you look like, and stuff like that. You got a good heart. And you got good intentions, and you got integrity. Then bro, I mess with you. I fuck with you. Like, we'll be friends forever. We like fam. You know what I mean? I don't care what the situation is. I don't care if you stay in the hood. I don't care you you got 3 kids and stuff like that. That don't mean nothing to me no more. It used to, and I always try to play it safe. For nowadays, I just go whatever. I just live life, take little risks, take chances, whatever. You know, I'm not gonna be that cautious no more. Being that way, I ain't gonna be able to live life. I'm always scared and afraid, and that whole point is getting that fear out. You got to get that fear out of you. You got to take chances, not just with things. You got to take chances with people. You know, forgiveness, man. That made me feel a lot better. All that hate and all that stuff, it got to go away. It's finally gone, and I'm good. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Like I said, June is my favorite month anyway. A lot of good things happen in June. Now you got Juneteenth and my birthday this month, Father's Day, all that stuff, man. I feel like Father's Day. And Mother's Day come hand in hand. I look at them both of them days as Parent Day these days. Father's Day and Mother's Day should be every day anyway. Not just one day a year. You focus on them. You focus on them all the time. You just go a little extra on them days, you know what I mean, with the gifts and all that. Like, you know, I told my father last year, I told my dad last year that this Father's Day will be better than last year, that the year before. I said, at the time last year, I said, next year will be a lot better than it was. And he said it. And then I even forgot I even said that, but it just that it go back to always trying to do better the year before. And I did that. I took them shopping, you know what I mean? Like I got on some things. I got like some sage. I got on a bunch of Apica tribe stuff like black soap, and you know, I get one of those lamps, those sage and stuff like that. I bought a bunch of oil. I took them shopping. It's just like it's amazing. We had a great time. Went to the mall. And man, it's just amazing. Like the fact to see my dad smile or make my family smile, period, is the biggest thing that will matters. That will truly matters to me. The most part, me and my dad always talk. Me and my dad was talk yesterday. We were like, we are the same because we always put other people before us. We always been that way, always done that, but at the same time, we not gonna let nobody take advantage of it. If we know that we taking advantage, we gonna take advantage of you and stuff like that, well, you gotta go for a while. You gotta cut you loose. That's not holding grudges. It's just that I'm not dealing with nonsense. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that mayhem. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it at all. And self-love is very important. You gotta love yourself in order to love other people. That's just the bottom line. And I just like Pop, Dad, Father, Jose. I want to tell you right now, I love you so much. I love you. I love you, man. I love you. I love you, Farissa. You know, I love you, Jenny. I love you, Mom. I love you, Aunt Tawana. I love my family, even my friends. You know what I mean? I love all my friends. You know, Travis. I love you, Travis. I love you. I got so many people I mess with. It's a lot of names. You know, Perry. I love you, Perry. I love you. I love you, Q. You know what I mean? I love all y'all, man. I love you, pal. Martin. The list go on and on and on. You know what I mean? And this is very deep, very deep. I'm in that mood, man. I'm just in that mood to love, man. That's all I know. Ain't no hate. It's no hate. I don't care about hate, negativity. And then, there's another thing that book made me realize as well. That book also made me realize that you can't insult positivity without negativity. That also made me realize that as well. You know what I mean? In order to want the positivity and accept positivity, you gotta accept the negativity too. Because everything negative turns to a positive. Everything positive turns to a negative. It just come hand in hand. It's like good. It's like good and evil. Like yin and yang. It's like water and oil. it just come hand in hand sometimes. You gotta learn to accept it instead of getting mad and crying and bitching and moaning about certain situations. Just deal with it. Just deal with it and try to solve it. Got a problem? Try to solve it. Come up with solutions, but accept that negativity. Just accept it and make you stronger, and then also help you learn and make you not want to do it again. You know what I mean? And a lot I learned. A lot of the stuff I learned from them 5 years I was gone, but a lot I learned from my dad. I learned from my father. Like his blood run through my veins, and he like the greatest father that a man could never ask for. He just my best friend, and talking to him and having him come back to my life was the best. It was the best thing that ever happened to me, because all I did was I was mad. I was still, even though I was reading, I was learning, I was good. I was happy, but not really. And in reality, I was lying to myself, and I was lying to other people too. You know, I say that no, I don't miss him and stuff like that, and you know what I mean, like he made my life hell. I had to say all this stuff, but really I was lying. I said all that stuff because I miss him. I miss my father so much because my mom's not here. Now the fact that me and my father won't talking 5 years. 5 years, I really didn't have no parents. I didn't have nobody. I didn't have no family. I had no family. In 5 years, it was just me. But you know what? That was my choice, and I needed to do that. And would I change anything that happened? No, not at all. I wouldn't change anything. No such thing as regrets. I ain't got time for regrets. You can't go back in the past. You ain't got no time machine. You can't change nothing. All you do is live for today. Live for today and tomorrow. That's all you can do. And I take things one day at a time. Nowadays, I don't worry about the future and stuff like that. I do, and I still plan stuff accordingly. But at the same time, I I live day by day now. Like I just enjoy the moment. I enjoy it right now, you know. And Dad, I love you, man. I love you so much. And then then also, man, also too, man. We'll talk about my mom. It feel good to have somebody to talk to about my mother, especially they were close to my mom. You know what I mean? My mom and my dad, they turned out to be best friends later on, you know what I mean? They was on the phone. They was on the phone for about 5 or 6 hours, man. They just had a bond, an unbreakable bond. And I love that because I had to love when my parents was in the same room and the same place, man. It was so special to me because, like, my parents they didn't live together or anything like that. But when I seen that, it was like, man, it was like one of those unity. It was like one of those special moments in my life, and it just amazing. And normally, you know, I'm hype. I talk a lot and all that, but I guess I'm deep, and I guess it's deep for me. You know what I mean? Just one of those episodes, man. It's more about my family than me. I don't care. I always wanted them to be happy. My goal, I always wanted. I always wanted to get my mom out the hood. I always wanted to buy my mom a house. That was one of the things I wanted to do. And you know what? My man Martin told me a couple months ago. He said, "What are you talking about? You still can. You still can buy that house for. Just buy you a house." And she's there. She's there everywhere you go. That's why. That's my man. You know what I mean? And it just it's just amazing. I just had a good time with my dad. I told my dad that my mom will be proud of you. I mean, 'cause my dad going to church and everything now, and you know, his anger. He has to know how to control his anger a lot better than before. I told him, man, my mom would be very proud of him. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of him. You know what I mean? I'm proud of him so much. I can sit here, I can talk about my dad for hours and hours. You know? Yeah. So Pop, I love you. Another thing I want to talk about too, man. These deadbeat parents, man. These deadbeat fathers, man. I ain't gonna talk too much about it. I ain't like talking about it. The subject may be sick. If you got somebody, okay, I'm talking about a single father. So let me get this right. So the mother got your kids full time. You barely come around. You barely see them and stuff like that. Then the mother still be nice to you. They'll still treat you with respect. And I'm not talking about all situations, because like you got some vindictive baby mamas out there that keep their parents. Keep their dads away from their son. I've seen that, but then you got some mothers that actually want you to be in their lives, but you always be busy. You claim to be busy and all that stuff. Bro, you need to take the time to spend time with your kid, man, because they growing up so fast, and all that time that you miss, you never go get it back. You never ever go get it back. And like I said, Father Day, she still buy you something. She still buy you a gift. Still treat you with respect. And then you got a nerve to bitch and complain about, oh, you staying over, da, 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 da. Bro, that's your son. Or that's your daughter, or whatever the case is. You need to tighten up. And to all my single fathers and single mothers out there, you know what I mean, if that other person don't want to step up and they don't want to be there for them, you know what? You might be better off, man, because they negative energy and all that stuff is still. And remember what I said, you gotta learn to accept the positive and the negatives. This is a situation you need to accept the fact that that man or woman is not going to change, man. They're not going to change. Or even that, or they're not changing right now. They're not ready to be a parent. That's how I look at it too. They're not ready to be a parent. Like, bro, I mean, look at my mom. Me and my mom, we didn't get close until like I got older or whatever. I started to be around her when I was 8, 9 years old. My mom wasn't around my life as much either. You know what I mean? And yeah, I was mad. I was angry with her for a long time, but once again, I forgave her and I got over it. I got over it, man. I learned how to accept the situation. I just accept it. You know what I mean? But that's just the kid aspect. My dad and my mom, they are the prime example of your baby daddy and your baby mama can get along. They became best friends, bro. It's possible. I've seen it. And these are the most ruthless, hardcore people, but nice and kind people I ever met and known in my life. These people were just thugs, bro. They were thugs. They had no filter, none of that. It been points, it been times where they cussed each other out. But at the end of the day, as a matter of fact, my dad even had my mom on child support. But guess what? He took him out child support. Stop being around. You see what I'm saying? It is possible. I don't know how my dad feel if I put his business out there, but that's just the truth. That's just what happened. That's just what I seen, and it's possible, man. It's just possible, and like the baby mama or the baby dad gotta realize that they their baby daddy or baby mama or whatever. They gotta cope with it, man. Just gotta deal. You just gotta deal with it. You just gotta take care of the kid yourself. You gotta focus on that kid, man. Don't worry about him or her. Don't worry about him or her, cause that's irrelevant. You know what I mean? Y'all both bronze. Y'all gotta realize y'all brought something special in this. Excuse me. Y'all brought something special in this world. Y'all brought a king and a queen. Y'all brought a prince and a princess in this world, man. This crazy, crazy world. Cause this world getting crazier by the day, by the minute, by the hour, by the second. It's getting worse out here. So y'all need to worry about the kid. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that the other parent don't. The parent that got the kid full time, of course they focus on their kid, but they also focus on how the other person the other parent, how they feel and do something nice. Bro, stop doing something nice for him or her. Stop it. Don't worry about that. As long as your kid happy and you make your kid happy and you doing your part, that's all it matters. If he or she don't show up, that's a shame. That sucks because at the end of the day, they the one got to answer to God. At the end of the day, they got to answer to him. You know. And then when they get older, when that kid get older, then when they start cussing them out or fussing at them and all that, they disrespect them. Then they gonna wonder why. They gonna be like, why should I respect you? You didn't really took care of your responsibility as a man or a woman. You know what I mean? Eventually they go forgive that person. They gonna give them a chance, but at the same time, that's just what it is. And what I'm saying there to that single parent, as long as your kid happy, as long as you there for them, as long as you doing your part, that's all it matters. Don't worry about him or her. Fuck him and her, bro. They don't be around. Stuff like that. That's on them. That's their loss. They don't realize what they missing. You know what I mean? Like, come on. And to the deadbeats out there, man, y'all need to tighten the fuck up, man. Kids did not ask to be here. Remember that. They did not ask to be here. Y'all feel that way, y'all should have strapped up. That's what y'all should have did. Double strap or even that, or your pull out game is just weak. It just your pull out game is weak as hell. That shit lame. The shit weak and goddamn use a condom or whatever. And like I said, I'm talking about the deadbeats out there. It's not there for their kids. That's what I'm talking about. Or even that, or with the women, keep your legs closed. You don't want no kids or whatever. And then whatever, bro, keep your legs closed or make sure that dude had a condom. Like, it's just that simple. But then when they had kids, they bring kids up, they don't know, they have no idea what they put their kid through. They don't think. Y'all do not think, bro. And then y'all don't want to be around. My thing is, and me personally, I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to be a parent yet. I don't, but I will. I will once I find the right mate. Because people be asking me, why you ain't got no kid yet? Because I haven't found the right one yet. I see my cousins, I see my friends, I see everybody that got baby mamas and child support and all that other stuff. I'm not trying to go through that at all. I'm not gonna have kids. I'm not gonna have kids with a crazy person. And like I said, a while back in the day, I did get somebody pregnant. I did, but like I was sad. I was sad that she had a miscarriage, but it was meant to be too. But that girl was fucking crazy, man. She was nuts. Should have been on medication, man. If I would have had a baby with her, she probably would have did all kind of shit. Put me in child support, all types of shit. I think about all that every time when I do have sex. Condom or my pull-out game is just strong. I'm telling you, man. The shit you just gotta think, man. You gotta think what the creature you bring into. And when I do have that kid, and when I hold that precious thing, I'm not gonna want to let it go. I'm not gonna want to let it go, man. I'm just not. They so like baby is so freaking beautiful. Like that is you. You know what I mean? A part of you is in that baby. How can you want to let that go? How? How can you do that? I'm gonna tell you why. Because people selfish. All people worry about, especially these days, people worry about is me, instead of the kid, the baby, my queen, my family. You know what I mean? That's why I got this shirt, Black Kings. You know what I mean? Only kings talk about stuff like this. Only kings respect things like this. That's, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's it. That's all I'm gonna talk about. And before I go, I want to play the song of the week. You know, let's see. Let me go to it right quick. The artist is named Amanda Music. Yeah, name Amanda Music. And he's from Boston, Massachusetts. And in his bio it said, I have been in the game over 15 years. I am a Grammy nominated writer. I'm an artist. I have a lot to say. I sing. But anyway, the song was dope. And he's from Boston, Massachusetts. He had a song called Lie to Myself. I thought the song was kind of dope. So I'm about to play it right now. But before I go, let me make sure I cut my speaker on, because that junk be cutting off. That junk be having mine on its own one time. So, Amanda Music, Lie to Myself. Let's go.
Would you believe me if I told you? I know the whole time.
Ferris wheel show.
I feel like that line, he got that from Lord. If I want you. Yeah.
To believe that we're on the same page, baby, I can read. Clearly, girl, I can see that you're acting real different. Nothing different. That shit ain't been here yet. It's been a minute. Baby, you should be.
That's a dope beat too. Like the lyrics, I like the lyrics. I see why he was a Grammy nominated. Yeah, that was dope deal, man. Quality music, man. Bravo, man. But I want to thank y'all for watching, giving me a chance, supporting me all this time. We only gonna grow. We only gonna get better from here. I promise you, man. I'm gonna give you the best of my ability. Every single week. You know what I mean? Or every time when I do this. Sometimes like I do too much, but I do music or when I'm working my regular job and stuff like that. And a lot of people that got a regular life like I do, they will know, they will understand. And this ain't blowing up, man. We got over 1,000 right now. We got 1,100 and some change subscribers, man. Bravo to that, man. I want to thank y'all for the bottom of my heart. This means everything to me. I did this and I done this for y'all and for me as well, so I can get out my comfort zone. And I want to help people, so I feel like this is my way of helping people by entertaining and saying some real, honest stuff. And like I said before, I'm not the best talker. I'm not the best this or the best that, but I will give you my best within. I know I got a great heart, and like I said before, I will do a sweepstake. The gift, like I said, my prize will be $50. I just gotta come up with everything and stuff like that. Don't worry, it's coming. It's definitely coming, because I gotta give back. I gotta give back to the community. I gotta give back to y'all for supporting me. So I wouldn't have all this stuff and one for y'all. Now the fact that I got 1,000 subscribers, now I can post up on YouTube now, and then I can also do YouTube Live. I got to stream on YouTube now, so now that will make things easier. I'm gonna try that. That way, when I do that, I ain't gotta worry about doing a bunch of editing and stuff like that. Even though I ain't got no problem with editing and stuff like that. It takes a little time, but it just it's one of the things that I enjoy doing. Cause like a lot of stuff I don't want, I edit it. But then again, I feel like this video right here, it ain't really gonna be that many editing, cause I think I did a great, fantastic, wonderful job, man. And we only gonna get better from here. And don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody stop your dreams. Don't ever let nobody dictate your moves, man, or help you get better. Because everybody learn different. Everybody learn different. Everybody do things different. You gotta have that confidence, but you gotta be willing to go the extra mile. And you feel like this is a struggle and you can't learn that thing, bro, just take notes, write it down. I tell anybody this, man. I ain't the smartest cat in the world. Not by a long shot. I just know experience. I'm 31 years old. I've been on this earth for a while now, so don't take my word from it, but it's all about getting better. And like, don't let nobody take your joy. Don't let nobody take your shine. Don't do it, man, because you giving them what they want. They want you to be miserable because they are. I refuse to let that happen. Don't. So, y'all have a good week or whatever. Next time I come back in here, and I love y'all, man. Appreciate it. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share around the love. And we gonna continue this, man. We gonna grow this Ferris Wheel Show. Peace out.